What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin with another Christmas month review. But before we start a review, please like, comment, and subscribe, and all that jazz. So yeah, we're reviewing the 100-page giant World's Greatest Superheroes Holiday Special Issue 1, which went for $5. I paid $6.50 for this at my local LCS, which, by the way, support your local comic book store. Like, I saw a video. I mean, we've known for a while that, local comic book stores haven't been doing well. But, like, man, I watched, like, Mark Millar's latest podcast where he was interviewing 4 comic book guys. And, yeah, things are not doing looking good for our local LCS. So support your local LCS. Though it kind of sucks that, like, that Mark Millar's like, yeah, you have to buy new comics to basically keep the industry alive, to keep the comic book stores alive. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to do that, but yeah. But he said, like, oh, they should make the comics better by giving royalties and stuff. So yeah, in this we're not here to talk about that. In this comic book, it comes with 7 stories, six of which are reprints of stuff that was already published. But, like, it does come with an original story with the Flash, which is the Flash in the Riot. 'Twas the Riot Before Christmas by Scott Lobdell, and the art looks really good. You have Superman and Metropolis Mailbag, which is from Superman 64. You have Supergirl and All I Want for Christmas, and I'm guessing that's the DCU holiday special. Harley Quinn, I don't know. I'm just assuming. But yeah, there's Batman, Alfred, and Good Boy. That's a Tom King story. Batwoman and Light in the Dark. Harley Quinn and Killing Time. Green Lantern and The Epiphany. So yeah, the first story is about basically the Flash, and this is the Barry Allen Flash. So it was The Riot Before Christmas by Scott Lobdell and Brett Booth. Really great artwork here, and it's about basically it's like the Christmas Eve. The Flash, which is this is Barry Allen Flash, is going around helping out kids, orphans, getting them gifts and stuff. When he gets a call that all the supervillains, all of his rogues gallery at the Maxim Heights prison are going ballistic, and there's a riot, and he goes there to subdue it, and he teams up with Captain Cold, which it turns out the villains are being at the prison are being brainwashed. So he's like, yeah, I don't like my friends are being, like, used against their will. So he helps out the Flash, and it turns out he's Jewish, which I didn't know that. And it turns out it was the trickster all along. And this was probably, out of all of them, this was probably my favorite of all the stories. So next we have the Metropolis Mailbag by Dan Jurgens and Jackson Gousset. And this has really good art, but this was a depressing story about how on the 23rd, that's when I'm going to be starting Final Fantasy 16. I keep mixing it up. Which, oh my god, my flipping. I had a UTI for a while, and it's come back, and I was no more. If you have a UTI, it's not just no more sugar, no more dairy, which that's not true. You can have dairy, but it's not good. It's not a good idea if you're on antibiotics. But yeah, no more. No more. I was on a diet for 7 months, and now I have to go back on a diet for this UTI. It's like, god damn it, man, this sucks. But yeah. So I'm kind of a Grinch. I'm probably gonna be a bit of a Grinch this Christmas because I can't eat anything good. So yeah, this is where, like, this was kind of a depressing story because it's like how, like, every year Superman reads the mail that's people send to him, and and it's a lot of get rich schemes, but, like, some of them are depressing stories where he's, like, goes out to help people. Like, he helps an old lady reunite with his sister. He tries to help a kid with his dying father, which turns out the kid's father died of a brain tumor, which is reminded me. Which he goes there like, hey man, hey kid, I couldn't help you even if I got there in time because I can't do anything about brain tumors. Turns out there's a Superman animated movie based off a graphic novel which I read called I think it's called Superman versus the Elite was the movie, where it was basically Superman fights the Authority, but it wasn't the Authority, where you have like vigilantes, superheroes going around killing people, killing bad guys, and Superman takes the British punk leader, which is voiced by Rowan Atkinson, the voice of Travis Touchdown. I think I got his name right. And he basically lobotomized the part of his brain that gives him psychic powers. So it's like, yeah, you probably could. Oh, but this is nice. They didn't think of that. So yeah, he helps this lady get a new heart or whatever. So yeah, there was some, and by the way, that they made the guy look like the guy from Star Trek. So yeah, and for some reason, what's her name Lois has red hair. Yeah, this was kind of a depressing story, but there was some good stuff in it. Like he helps out some kids get some toys, and he asks Bruce Wayne to front the bill. And yeah, he makes it look like Santa Claus delivers the toys to the kids, which for some reason they can't see him, even though he's just wearing a black outfit. So yeah, we have this story, All I Want for Christmas by Joe Kelly and Ali Garcia, where Supergirl is basically is learning the spirit of Christmas from Clark. Clark asks Supergirl to help him help people for like Christmas, where she helps out some sick kids. She helps reunite this. She gets a letter from this kid who wants. Well, it was originally for Superman, but she's helping out Superman, and she wants to be reunited with her dad, who her mom told her that he was basically a he was a U.S. soldier in the military. Turns out he's a drunk loser, and Supergirl decides to at first was not going to reunite them because she sees what a loser he is, but decides to threaten his life and guilt trip him into seeing his daughter, which he does. So next we have Good Boy by Tom King and David Finch. Really good art in this one, and it's basically this was another one that's kind of depressing, where they find these dogs that belong to the Joker who've gone rabid, basically. And they're gonna take them down, put them down, but then like Alfred decides to adopt one of them, the German Shepherd, which is Ace, which wasn't Ace originally from. I don't know if Ace was originally from like Batman Beyond, but he was like a Doberman. He's a German Shepherd, and Alfred decides to rehabilitate Ace. And like the entire time, like Bruce is like, yeah, you should put that dog down, man. Some wounds don't heal. And he eventually rehabilitates the dog, and it's Christmas, and it ends with like Bruce Wayne like being appreciative of Ace, and it's like, oh yeah, Alfred, you did a good job training him, and he's like. And he's like, man, how come? And he's like, Alfred, how come you didn't give me anything for Christmas? Like, where's my gift? He's like, no gift. My apologies and oversight. In my defense, I have been rather occupied lately with the dog. I'm just teasing you, Alfred. I already have everything. Well, what more could you get me? Well, I suppose I could right now. I could get you some breakfast. World's greatest detective, indeed. Doesn't realize his gift to Bruce was like training the dog, man. Oh my God. So here we have Batwoman in Light of the Dark by Kay Perkins and Pablo Pantiania, which turns out the Batwoman is Jewish. So yeah, this is a holiday special, guys, not a Christmas special. So yeah, she gets a call from this guy. Well, she meets up with this hacker. Turns out she's his friends with her hacker friend, and he's a whistleblower, and these guys want to kill him, and she teams up with the hacker dude, and they save the world in time for Christmas, basically. So yeah. So next is Killing Time by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti with art by Darwin Cook. This is Darwin Cook's art. Holy crap, man. That doesn't look like anything like Darwin Cook. So yeah, basically, Harley Quinn finds a white hair, and she, according to her dwarf friend, is like, yeah, that's the sign you're getting old by Father Time. And when Father Time meets up with the New Year's baby, they make time go. They make everybody age a year. So she decides to go on this epic quest to find Father Time and stop him from, like, you know, continuing, like, making it a new year, making everybody a year older. And basically, she learns a life lesson. That's the end of the comic. So it wasn't too bad, but yeah, I enjoy it. So next we get the last story, which is about the two latest Green Lanterns, Jessica Cruz and Simon Bass. And they're celebrating Free King's Day, which was mentioned in this comic book, which 30-something years old, I've never heard of Free King's Day, but apparently it's a Christian holiday. So yeah, they get a call, alerted that 3 aliens showed up unauthorized to Earth. The aliens are like, yeah, we're gonna put Earth on a trial. Well, basically, our heroes have to go through 3 trials, and if they don't, the Earth will suffer. And it's basically an allegory for the 3 wise men or whatever. And they have to go through, like, you know, their traumatic pasts and stuff, which I know nothing about these characters. And at the end, yeah, they have to fight this thing. And the book ends with, it turns out it was none of it happened, apparently. Because Hal Jordan's like, yeah, there was no unauthorized visit, but whatever. So that's how that story ends. And, yeah. I gotta say, I didn't enjoy it as much as this one. This was better, but this was longer. It took me like two work breaks, lunch breaks to finish this. So yeah, I don't know. It's like the best story, honestly, was the first one, and then the rest were like, the second best was probably the Superman and Batman one. But the Batman one was super short. And they were all kind of short, honestly, man. Like, I don't know. It was the thing where it was okay. But this is at best like a 5 out of 10, though some of the art was good. I don't even know why Wonder Woman's on the cover. Wonder Woman isn't even in the book. Which, this is an Andy Kubert cover, by the way. But yeah, I don't know. It's a thing where it was okay read, but, you know, would I recommend this? Not really, but it was an okay read, 5 out of 10. So that's it for this review, guys. Our next Christmas month review is going to be a very DC Rebirth holiday, which I got at the dollar store for $5. Oh my god, which, yeah. How much do you want to bet? There's 2 of these. Wow. We had the first 2 pages are stories that were in this. Wow. Okay. So I don't even know if I'm going to bother reading those, but yeah. That's it for this review, guys. Peace out. I knew we were going to... that's the problem with these holiday specials. They always reuse stuff. So I knew there was a chance we were going to... we were going to see the same story over again. Oh well. It is what it is. Peace.